Hi everyone, and welcome to your stretchy feel good flow. So it's going to be a nice long vinyasa style practice with a lot of stretching built into it, so your body will feel happy and lovely after class. Grab your mat and let's start our yoga practice. So, bringing our bodies down to child's pose. So again, a nice kind of stretchy vinyasa practice is the idea. Arms out in front of you, bring your forehead down to the ground. And just gracefully feel the breath move in and out of the body. As you feel your hips fall back on your heels, your forehead rests, the softness in your arm bones. So that's the area around your triceps. It's the area around your biceps, elbows, shoulders. And as we practice today, I invite you just to kind of soften into the low back as well. So maybe widen your knees a little bit more from their landing spot, and then move your hips back to your heels. Good, nice full stretch. A nice yummy breath. You can turn one ear down here if you want to stretch out the side of your neck. And maybe exhale, turn your ear to stretch the other. Good, and with nice long arms out in front of you, just find your breath in and out slowly. Quick scan of the body from one end to the other. How are you this time during your practice? How does your body respond to movement and breath? And it is totally okay that it responds different every day. Rise up to tabletop, hands and knees. Give me a little shift of your booty from side to side. So I want you to kind of just let those hips move a little bit, left to right. Good, and then flip your palms all the way around. I want your fingertips to face your knees. If you can get both hands flipped, that's great. And then push down into your hands or to pick up your chest. So pop out your butt for cow. Exhale, tuck your chin, round, cat. Good, inhale, cow. Open up those forearms and chest. Good, exhale, cat, hold. And even if this is stressful in your forearms to rotate your hands in this way, keep doing it for me because I want you to feel them stretch. And it's okay that it's uncomfortable. It's very tight for me too. Good, now turn your fingertips forward. Good, you're gonna walk your hands way out in front of you. It's called puppy dog pose. So your hands are all the way out here. Exhale, try to melt your heart. Maybe melt, your forehead. Good, 3, 2, and then look forward. Good, you're gonna slither forward through the forearms until your pelvis hits the mat. Now walk your thighs backwards. And then tops of your feet are down. Inhale, Sphinx. And we'll spend the rest of the practice here. Just kidding. Bend your knees, wag your feet side to side. Good, loosen up the hips. Notice as you bend your knees side to side and you start to feel the thighs rolling here, just kind of relax a little bit. Good, exhale, release your legs long. And then give me a little seal push-up. So we're gonna drive the palms down, open up through the heart. Try to look forward for me, so lift even through your throat. Good, exhale, melt down. Let's do that one more time. So use the top of your feet, press into your palms, and then inhale, seal, push up, press up. So you should feel like you are a wet seal on a rock drying off, basking in the sunshine. Can you picture that? Exhale, lower. Good, and then slide the hands back by the ribs. Go ahead and come up to cobra or maybe an up dog. And then meet me in your first down dog of today. Tuck those toes under, slide it back. Ground your palms, spread your fingers, look at your toes. And I invite you to hang your head here. So really look at those feet, lift up through your bottoms, And then bend your knees, not just for a moment, but for the whole down dog. Good. Exhale, widen your feet. And we're going to do a little movement. So I want you to reach right hand to left ankle, tap. Left hand to right ankle, tap. And I just want you to reach and shift side to side. Reach and shift and tap. Good, and you can easily see my feet today as they are tie-dye. My house is chilly, so trying to stay warm with all the layers, but not too many layers so that I look, challenging to watch in terms of movement. One more time to each side. Try to get that nice big reach. Good job. Nice mobility there. Exhale. Keep your feet wide. Open mouth. Exhale. Push back. Come into the balls of your feet. So raise your heels way up into the air. And now walk, walk, walk to your hands. Arrive with your feet a little bit closer together, but still separated. Glide your palms up your shins. Take a nice flat back. Gaze forward. Now cup your calf muscles, fingertips point down, pull your chest into your thighs, and then maybe a little sway of your head side to side. Good, and then I'm working here just to kind of bend my knees so that my chest can come over my thighs and I can feel the lift of my tailbone up. Open mouth, exhale. Release your hands if you are holding those legs. And then bone by bone, stand with me. Take your time. Once you get here, bring your shoulders up, down, and around. And then I want your palms to roll forward. So you're going to let your thumbs roll out, palms roll forward. Push down into both of your feet. And then close your eyes here in standing mountain pose, Tadasana. And then just check in. So first round of movement is complete. We've made ourselves come back up, come to standing from starting down on the earth. And just kind of feel your legs here. Push down into your feet. Good. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, gather the hands to the heart. Bend the knees to fold. Take a nice flat back. Good. Slow vinyasa here. So you're going to step to plank. You can drop your knees or keep your knees elevated. So you're going to do a push-up down. Inhale, tops of your feet. Come up to up dog or cobra. And then push into the top of your feet to transition to down dog. Good. Exhale, separate your feet wide again. Same thing. Reach back, opposite hand to ankle. Tap, maybe grab it. And then release. Tap or grab and pull, and then release. So those of you that are a little bit more bendy might start that grab and pull. Those of you that are still working some flexibility might just tap, okay? Good. Tap or grab and pull. Grab and pull just means bend the elbow and rotate. There you go. One more time each way, either tap or grab and pull. Nice job heating up the shoulders too. I feel my back getting warm. Exhale, wide-legged down dog. Hold. Booty is high. Come high on the balls of those feet. Walk. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring your feet together at the top of the mat and then fold forward with me. Nice work, guys. Glide your hands up your shins. Look forward. Exhale, fold. Push into your feet. Stand all the way up. And then exhale, dive forward this time with open arms. Lead with your heart and then let your hands land. Halfway lift, another slow vinyasa. Step back with the leg that you don't always step back with. So for me, that's my left leg. Plank. Chaturanga, lower. Drop your knees again if needed. Come up through your back bend. And then lift up through your hips. Keep your feet where they are so they're in a slightly narrow stance compared to the wide-legged version. And then reach your right leg up for the first time today. Good. Step your foot in between your palms. Gently let it land. Use your blocks here if you need to make life a little bit easier. Bend your right knee forward. Good. Lower the left knee. Top of your back left foot is down. Good, let your hips sink forward. When you're ready, bring your hands to your low back. Bring your heart forward. 3. Good, sink into your lunge. 2. And then on 1, if you can, lift both arms up. And exhale, let yourself frame your foot. Now we're going to bend and straighten the front leg with our back knee down. So do me a favor, pick up your back left knee, slide it back an inch or 2. And then you're going to straighten your right leg. And then bend your knee. So again, blocks under hands if you need it. You'll see that I'm using my fingertip pads, which gives me a little bit more room. And just work the straightening of the front leg and the bending of the knee. Good. One more time, bend your knee forward, line it up with your ankle. Beautiful. Exhale, pick up your back knee now. Right arm rises, take a nice twisted lunge, pushing through the back heel. Make sure your legs are really active as you open up. Gaze to your right thumb. Good. Take another full breath, stacking the shoulders here. Lower your right hand down, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift your spine, hands to shins. Exhale as you fold, walk your fingertips to the right, so take a little twist. Come through center, walk your fingertips to the left, take a little twist. Come back through center. You guys are going to keep your feet pretty narrow. Turn your toes out, 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Don't separate your feet though. Your heels are almost touching. Now you're going to come into the balls of your feet so that your knees span out to the sides, and then try to walk your hands forward. Maybe your head can drop down. 3. You should feel this in your groin. 2. Good. Take the hands back under the shoulders and then straighten straighten the legs on 1 and fold. Just take a half lift. Good. Exhale, plank to Chaturanga. Feel free to jump back if you have that as part of your practice. And then exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. Now let the left leg glide up, reach. Let your left foot step forward, exhale. Keep your hands here, just put your knee down and pause. So I want you to feel your right hip moving forward with me. Good. Take another full round of breath. And then inhale your hands to your low back and bring your chest up. So Anjanasana Knee down lunge. Let your heart lift up towards the sky, like you feel this energy just bringing you straight up. Squeeze the shoulders together and around to split and open up the front of the body. And then glide your arms up if it's comfortable. Reach to the sky. Good. Big inhale, fill up. Exhale, frame your foot. Now, curl your back toes, raise your knee for me, slide it back. And then I want you to straighten your left leg and bend your left knee. Good. Straighten. And bend. Little bit of movement there. Beautiful. Straighten. And bend. So it's like a little bit of half split, a little bit of a quad stretch, just kind of moving the body forward and back. Now bend your knee forward, press through the ball of your back foot, lift up. Right hand stays down. Here's your left arm. Twist, stack your shoulders. Now we tend to fall into our right hip, so if you can, do the best here to push through your back heel so you don't lean to the side. You guys have another big inhale. Look up to your left thumb. Join me, both hands on the mat, and then step right foot up to meet left foot. Good. Lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale as you fold. Fingertips walk to the left, so give me a little rotation left. Good work. Exhale through center. We have a little rotation to the right. Twist. Come back to center. Here we go again. Turn those toes out, 10 and 2. Your heels are only about 3 inches apart, so it's not deep yogi squat. Raise your heels, send your knees open. Option 1, walk your hands out again. Option 2, watch. My right arm comes around, grab my heel. My left arm comes around, grab my heel, and then from there I bow down. So if you don't have this range of motion, that's totally fine, but notice if you can feel the sensation and the opening here in your hips. 3, 2, now we're gonna do something real fancy here. Ready? Sit. Good. Scoot your bum forward. And I just want you to bring your knees into your chest for me for a second. Rock on your low back side to side. So first time we've lied down in our practice today. And I just want you to extend both of your legs up to the sky. Point and flex your feet a little bit here. So you're going to feel a different sensation versus standing on the feet when the feet are in the air. Place your hands to the insides of your legs. Open them up so that you have this wide-legged straddle now. So your feet are reaching out to the left and the right. Good. Exhale. Bring your hands behind your head. Look forward and crunch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep your legs there. 2. Now pulse it. Reach forward. 8, 7, 6. You've got this. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Reach. Put your head down. Place your hands outside of your legs and then glide them back together. Slow, 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 slow. Good. Hug your knees to your tummy. Good. Take a big rock and roll to seated. Maybe 3 rocks. I'm going to take 3 to get there. 1. Rock along your spine. 2. One more time. And 3. Good. Chest up, core tight. You're going to hold the sides of your legs as you pick up your legs. Boat pose, Navasana. Something just like went into my eye. I'm sorry. Okay. And then reach forward. Good. Long arms, stretch and hold. 3. Pull your thighs in tighter if you can. Come on. 2. Good. Release the feet down. Can you stand up without your hands? And if you can, it's okay, but that is your homework. Good. Now bring your feet together. Nice little way there to kind of build a little heat in the body, especially if your home is chilly. Reach up high. Good. Exhale, fold. Feel those abs stretch out as you reach. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. We'll glide the left leg back this time. Lower the left knee down again. Good. You're going to take your time. Reach your arms forward and up. Good. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Twist to the right, so take your elbow over the thigh, and then see if you can roll your chest towards your thumbs. Look over your back shoulder bone. 3. Make sure your right knee and foot are still facing forward. 2. And then inhale, transition, knee down, lunge. Nice work. Exhale, frame your foot. 3-legged dog. So from your lunge, you take your right leg and lift it straight up. Bend your knee, open up your hips. So roll your right thigh open towards the sky for me, please. Feel the sensation of the right thigh opening. So you're in down dog with your right leg in the air. Knee is bending, hip is opening. Right leg rises. Good. Roll the right thigh down to parallel and then step the foot back between the hands. Good. Take your time here, and you're going to very slowly rise, high crescent lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale your right hand to your right hip. Now, take your left arm, reach over to the right, and then turn your gaze underneath your left arm. 3. Feel that nice side stretch. 2. Good. Exhale, hands to your hips. Straighten the right leg. Drop the back heel. Bring the feet wider for warrior 2. Right toes, they're forward. Take your left hand behind your back for a half bind. Right arm rises. Reach up high. Good. Exhale, release the half bind as you cartwheel down and back to plank. Drop your knees or lower with me. And then down dog is our transition. Nice job, guys. Give yourself about 2 rounds of breath here, so we don't want to move right away. Maybe your down dog is becoming more comfortable. Gaze forward to your hands, step or float to the top. Halfway lift your spine as you look forward. Good. Exhale, take a nice forward fold. Take 2 breaths here in your fold. Start to slow down your breathing. Good. From there, take your time. You're going to rise all the way up to stand. Arms up, eyes up, look up. And then exhale, we go right back down, fold forward with me. Halfway lift. Step the right foot to the back of the mat. Your knee comes down, and then your beautiful arms rise up. Good. Let the hips move forward. Same as before, you're going to pull your hands down to heart center. Nice work. And I'm going to twist away from you into our twisted low lunge. Can you turn your gaze to the left and possibly up to the sky? Let your right hip move and sink forward. 3. Stretch out your thigh. 2. And then on 1, inhale, slowly transition. Raise your arms back up. You can do this. Pause. Nice balance. Good. Exhale your hands down. 3-legged dog. Lift your right thigh. Then send your left leg all the way up and back. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Good. Press back. 3, 2, and then lift your left leg. And then we go back between the hands, step with your left foot. Good. Take your time with me. Rise up. High crescent lunge, please. Slide your left hand to your left hip. And now lean to the left with your right arm. And this should feel really yummy through your right hip flexor, ribs, side body. Let your left knee continue to bend forward. 3, 2, good. 1, hands to your hips. Take your time, straighten left leg. Nice work. Drop the back heel. Exhale, warrior 2 pose. Virabhadrasana B. Good. Soften the shoulders. Half bind the right arm, so find your low back with it. Reach your left arm up. Keep reaching. Good. Exhale, cartwheel down. Plank to Chaturanga. And we meet in down dog. Nice job. Breath in, hold your pose. Breath out. Gaze to your hands. You're going to step or jump forward. Halfway lift. And then fold. Come into chair pose, so bring your big toes together. Look at your feet so you know that they're together. Squeeze your inner thighs. And then take your arms up. Good. Pulse. 8, 7, 6. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Stand straight up. Back bend. Good. Take your hands in a big circle. So keep going, keep going. They're going to clasp at your low back. Now slide your knuckles down your tailbone, back bend. And then fold forward, bringing your knuckles up into the air. Look back between your calf muscles, maybe between your knees. 3. You've got this. 2. Relax your breath. Ooh, my shoulders are tight. And then on 1, release your hands all the way down slowly. Take a half lift of your spine. Good. Exhale, left foot steps back. Drop your heel, warrior 2. Come on up. Gaze forward over your right arm. Slide your left arm again behind your back. But this time straighten the right leg to reverse. Good. Triangle. Keep your half bind. Reach your right arm forward. Lower your hand to a block or the mat, and then try to continue to roll your left chest open. 3. Ideally, your legs are straight with a soft bend to your front knee to protect the hamstring. 2. Everyone, left arm up. Reach it over the head for a big stretch forward. Good. Warrior 2, return. Reverse, slide your back hand down, right arm straight up. Good. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Now, turn your right toes to the right. So look at my right foot. It's currently facing forward. And then I'm going to turn my toes all the way to you. So I literally press into my heel, turn my foot. Now, drop your back heel so that your left hip hovers. You can even put your left hip down. Good. Reach your right arm back. And it's just a little stretch in those hips. Option to stay here or come up and then come down. 2 more. Come up and then come down. Last time, come up. Good. Join everyone else down if you're already down. Hold. Beautiful. Exhale, plank, step it back. Option to flow or from plank, just lift your hips. Up to you. Good. Slow down your breath. Maybe an open mouth exhale to release some heat. Gaze forward, step or float to the top. Halfway lift your spine. Exhale, fold. Bring your feet back together, back into that chair pose. Squeeze your legs, raise your arms up high. No twist, just a chair pose. Hold, reach your sit bones back and down. 5, 4, stay with me. 3, 2, inhale 1, rise up. And then we'll take this one right down into a standing forward fold. Halfway lift, step the right foot back. Pivot your toes, come right into warrior 2 for me, pretty please. Exhale, right hand to a half bind, reverse. Straighten left leg as you do that. Good, keep going. Now reach the left arm forward and down. Roll the right chest up with me, nice work. Triangle pose. So the goal is that your legs are straight so that your hamstrings are stretching and we're working to open up the side of our body, okay? Right arm is in a half bind, left fingertips are pressing down, opening up through the ribs for 3. Right arm to the sky shortly in 2. Good, inhale, reach up. Reach over the head if you want, side body stretch. Good, exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Good, exhale, cartwheel your hands down. Hold. Now, I'm going to turn my left foot to the left, which means it's going to face these curtains. I'm going to drop my heel towards you, which means you're going to see my backside. And then I'm going to sink my right hip down. Now, left palm is up. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time if you want to. Inhale. And exhale. You should feel the outside of your left butt. So glute med, piriformis, all that stuff right there stretching out. Come all the way up and over. Now, don't go back to plank. Instead, you're going to pivot to your right. Wide-legged forward fold. Walk with me. Exhale, fold. Good. Let your head hang heavy. Options here to grab your ankles, go into headstand, or just focus on folding forward and lifting your tailbone up, okay? So take about 3 deep breaths there for me. Maybe some bending of the knees side to side if you need it. Good. Feel in the back of those legs, slowly decide to maybe open up or at least feel better than when you started. And now we're going to make that pivot forward to our front foot. So take your time. High plank, step back. Meet knee on your belly, but we're going to lower on a 4 count. Don't go early. 5. That was a 5 count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hands back, palms face down, reach them for your toes. Tuck your toes, slide your knees back. Untuck your toes, press into your hands. Lift your legs and your heart. Good. Now breathe here. We should be able to chit-chat about breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We should be able to talk about your plans, your day. What that means is that you should feel relaxed and not stressed or not breathing here. See if you can create a little bit more room for yourself. Belly down, back bends. True understanding of core strength, spinal flexibility, and strengthen the low back. Lift higher. And then exhale, rest one ear down. Flip your hands. Maybe bend your knees and wag your feet. Good. Release your legs long. Put the other ear down just so you can stretch out your neck for me for a second on this side. And then exhale. Remember Sphinx? We were here in the very beginning of practice. Bring your chest up for me. Good. Breath in. Those seal push-ups, push and lift, and oh, they have so much more room than the first time. Maybe you do, maybe you still feel tight, and that's also okay. Good. Exhale, go flat. Core challenge here. Tuck your toes, lift your thigh bones and your kneecaps, and then can you come up? 4, 3, 2, blank. Good. Down dog. Exhale, stretch back with your heart. Good. And then on your next breath, put your knees down on the earth. Gonna move to camel, all right? So you're gonna bring your hips forward. And then what I want you to do is push down into your knees, lift up through the crown of your head. So try not to be here because then the back bends that much harder. Go ahead and take your arms out in front of you. Now exhale, circle the arms around, find that big range of motion until your hands go into your fake jean pockets that are right over your yoga pants or shorts. Good. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together. Pretend like there's someone behind you pulling your elbows in. None of this. We don't dump. Okay? This is not healthy. You want to lift as you go back. So see if you can create that shape. And I actually like to flip my hands up, but that's harder on your wrists. 3, 2, hold on to that back. Do not let it go. Gently tuck the chin. Bring the spine to an upright position. And you might have just been like, wow, that was a lot. And if you are, that's totally fine. But I want you to sit on your hips with me, or excuse me, sit on your heels. Good. Big breath out. Blow out a candle. So if that was intense, great. Stay there. If you got room to grab those feet, do it. I'll show you. And you can watch first and then do it unless you know where you're going. I like to tuck my toes under, reach up. From there, I exhale, reach back for one heel, and then reach back for the other. From there, I have to remind myself to push my hips forward and then squeeze my glutes in order to back bend. So start to find your shape. Do not make this shape if you do not want to. You are more than welcome to stay here or not even go back again. And just remember, very safely, we want to stack the spine, re-engage the core, and then sit back safely, slowly onto our heels. And you might notice like a little rush here just because of the intensity, so bring it down. Bring your knees together. Slide your hands back. Bring your head down. Child's pose.
Nice job. That was a kneeling back bend that is very tough. I would say Ustrasana, which is camel, is not a loved pose, but because it's pretty hard, requires effort and balance. Good. Ground your hands by your shoulders. Press into your fingertips. Bring your chest up. And then on your exhale, you're going to put weight into your hands. Cross your shins / calf muscles and see if you can roll back to seated. And if you can't do that, that's okay. Exhale, we're going to extend our legs out, but I want you to take your legs in a V. So that right leg is off to the right side of your mat, left leg is off to the left side of your mat, toes are up. Bring your arms up. Good. Exhale, we're going to go left first. So you're going to rotate your right hand towards your left foot. So try to grab your big toe side or your left calf muscle. Or take your right hand over your pinky toe so that your thumb points down. And then I want you guys to try to almost fold forward and twist at the same time. 3. Let the left arm reach with intention so that the arm is active. 2. Now stay here or raise the left arm up at like a diagonal. Pull the body. 3. 2. And then exhale, left fingertips come behind you and rotate forward. Left arm rises. Exhale, reach for your calf muscle on the inside of the right leg. Reach for your big toe or turn the hand down, thumb faces down. So you grab the pinky toe and this right arm, remember, is reaching back. So this side for me, a lot harder. I can feel my back muscles along the right side, so my erector spinae on the right, be like, what are you trying to do? So keep reaching. Option to keep reaching and stay, or bend the left elbow some if you have a good grip, just like that down dog grip, and then maybe the right arm, mine is like stop here, continues to go. Good. 3, diagonal lateral stretch with a twist. 2. Oh, baby, feels good. Put your fingertips behind you, sit up straight. Good. Exhale, pivot forward. Now you can just keep your legs here and just kind of take a gentle fold. Just let it be really gentle. Your hands can come inside if you want. And it's okay if you can't lay your forearms down, just get close. And then you're going to gently rise up. Bring the legs towards one another. Bring the sit bones forward. And then exhale, lay down. Place your hands on your belly and close your eyes with me for a moment. Exhale, bring your knees to your chest, one and then the other, and give yourself a giant hug. Rock on your low back, which is the lumbar spine, left to right. So when we rock from side to side, we call this sacral rocking, rocking right along the sacrum. Pause in center and just pull your thighs in really, really tight. Good. Plant the left foot on the mat. Raise the right leg high to the sky. You might be able to grab the calf muscle or heel or foot. Maybe you just hold your hamstring and pull the leg towards you. Take a nice deep stretch there. Good. Exhale, hug the right knee back to your chest. Plant the foot on the mat, and then please pull the left knee to your chest. Give it a nice hug. Exhale as you raise your left leg. Hold above or below the kneecap. And then pull the leg towards you. 3. Good. Let your toes pull towards your shin. 2. And then exhale, left knee hugs in tight. And then both knees hug in tight. Legs in the air, stretch them up. Remember in the kind of middle beginning of class, we placed our hands on our inner legs, and you want to open up those legs to the sides of the room. Placing your hands on your inner thighs, you want to push your feet open. Good. That nice wide-legged stretch. And then on your next breath, I want you to exhale, bring your legs all the way back together. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Land in Shavasana. So you're going to lay flat on the earth. Exhale as you start to find your butt nice and balanced and flat. We'll just be here for a very short amount of time. But remember, if you ever want longer here, when I cue sitting up, don't sit up with me. Just stay for longer, okay? Just let yourself be in Shavasana. Exhale, breathe out. Can you notice the sensation of rest through the body? Can you notice the ability to be in this moment of complete stillness without the urge to move around? Nice open mouth exhale with me. And then allow your arms to reach up to the sky and possibly over the head as you stretch. Expand your ribs. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Make your way to seated however you'd like to. And your hands are going to move to heart center. Closing off your eyes. Really creating length in the spine. So can you press down into your tailbone and really, really sit up for me? Good. I invite you to have a really beautiful rest of whatever you have going on with your day. And I greatly appreciate you wanting to move your bodies in this beautiful way where we can stay safe, healthy, and strong. Let's bow our heads forward together. Namaste. I hope your body feels good and that you enjoyed your practice today.